Hey guys, this is Cash Nice, aka Cash Loans, and thank you for coming to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit subscribe, ring the bell so you get alerted every single time I put out content, and then give me a like button so that more people can see this video. Anyways, my name is Cash and I'm a mortgage advisor located in Denver, Colorado, but I'm licensed in California, Colorado, and Texas with resources across the country. So if you have any questions, I'll have all my information below, or feel free to shoot me a message. So anyways, if you're interested in purchasing a home in the near future, you may be concerned with, is this a good investment? Will I make money? This is a question that's on a lot of home buyers' minds, and frankly, there's a lot of misguidance in the media. And really, the biggest way that you're gonna make money by being a homeowner might just surprise you. So let's dive into it. So can you make money when purchasing a house? This may seem like common sense to a few, but also is fear for a lot of people, right? It scares you. Well, it should, because this is a big investment, you know? Purchasing a $500,000 home is a liability that you do need to pay for. However, there are ways that this actually works for you. So let's dive into a few of those ways. And the first one I really want to talk about is called amortization. So amortization is the amount that you pay over time and how that payment changes, right? So in the beginning, when you get a mortgage, usually you have a fixed monthly payment and you pay interest based off of your total loan amount. Well, over time, that loan amount shrinks. So the amount of interest that you pay shrinks as well. However, your monthly payment stays the same. As that interest shrinks, that difference goes more into your principal. So over time, you are gaining equity through paying into your principal. This can be tapped into anytime through a cash out refinance or by selling the house. And this is one of the great ways that you make money by owning a home. So the second point I want to talk about is called mortgage reduction. So remember how I was just talking about amortization, where how your payment is allocated over the lifetime of your loan? In the beginning, more goes towards interest than principal. Well, although that's the case, you can always put extra towards principal, therefore shortening the term of your loan and therefore shortening the amount of total interest that you will pay. Now, one little trick that you could do if you can afford it is divide your monthly payment by 12. Now pay that much extra on top of your monthly payment every single month. Over the course of a year, you'll have paid 1 month extra every year. This will actually reduce the term of your entire loan on a 30-year mortgage by 7 years if you can follow that strategy. Now there's a lot of other ones that you can Google and see. This is just one of them. But it is something to consider. Another thing to consider too is that you can always refinance and change the terms of your loan. A lot of people like to think of loans in 30-year terms, but the truth is people usually only own their house for about 9 to 10 years, and usually they'll refinance a few times in between that. When you refinance, you're starting an entire new loan term. So let's say you have a 30-year mortgage in the beginning and you start to make more money, your finances get a little bit better, and you could actually afford a 15-year mortgage. Some people do that, therefore cutting the life of their loan in half. And when you have a 15-year mortgage, a lot more money of that monthly payment goes towards principal rather than interest. Therefore, a lot of people like to do this. However, when you do this, your monthly payment almost doubles because you're shortening the term of your loan in half. The third great way to make money is by house hacking. So what is house hacking? House hacking is when you purchase a primary residence and you rent out the other rooms to help pay for your mortgage. So let's say on a $400,000 house, your payment's roughly $2,200, right? And you can maybe get it, let's say in Denver area, let's up it a little bit, maybe 500,000, your monthly payment's about $3,000, right? And you can get a 3 to 4 bedroom house. You rent out 3 or 4 of the rooms for $1,000 each. That pays for your entire mortgage. Therefore, you live mortgage free. These people are paying into your asset. Remember, every time they make their payments, that's going towards your amortization, building your equity. This is house hacking. Another trick, and I've actually talked about this on a past video, is you can buy multi-units and house hack. And a great way to do that, usually if you're buying a investment property or a multi-unit, With conventional financing, you need to put, minimum 15, usually investors will like 20 to 25% down. But if you're going FHA or VA and you occupy one of the units as a primary residence, you can actually put down 0 to 3.5% as a down payment. And then you can collect rents from the other units to help make that total monthly mortgage payment. This is a great way if you want to think about house hacking. All right, and my favorite thing, and I think the best way to make money off of owning a house, and it's really one of the most simple and the least talked about things that there is. A lot of people want to say house hacking, rent it out, flip it, do all these different things. But the biggest thing that you can do is actually buy a house and stay in it. And the reason why is because of appreciation. So appreciation is an asset's gain in wealth over time. So when you purchase into, let's say, the stock market, crypto, other investments, you only make money off of the amount that you are investing, right? So let's say I put $10,000 into stocks. I'm really only making money off of my $10,000 that I invested. Well, with mortgage, let's go back to that $500,000 house. Let's say you put $20,000 down, or 20% down, which is $100,000, right? You're making money off of the $500,000 value of your home. Not just the $100,000 that you put in, but the $500,000 value. Now, let's use, easy appreciation numbers, and historically in a lot of areas it's around 5%. Over the past 2 years with COVID and low inventory and everything, we've seen upwards of 20% in some markets. Now we still have really low inventory, so I think appreciation is going to be really hot for the next few years. I still expect numbers in the high single digit ranges to maybe the low to mid-teens. But let's say, for example, you are purchasing a $500,000 house with a 5% appreciation. Year over year, 5% appreciation. So that $500,000 house in 1 year is expected to be worth $525,000, right? So you made $25,000 over 1 year. Well, and now let's think about this. The next year, you're making 5% on $525,000. Now, I can't do that math right off of my head, but you're making somewhere like maybe, $30,000 this time. So let's say your house goes up $555,000 by year 3. You are making appreciation and in equity off of that total amount, not just the $100,000 that you put in and the amortization that you're making. Let's say you maybe paid $20,000 over 3 years, but you're making appreciation off of the total value of your house. Therefore, I think that this is actually the best way to make money by owning real estate, is by buying real estate and holding it, if you can, if it makes sense, to make money on that appreciation. Now, if you can combine house hacking with this, where you get someone to pay for your mortgage and you're still making amortization and appreciation, and you are doing a loan reduction, you are winning all across the board, and it's only a matter of time before you can consider yourself a successful real estate investor. Hey guys, so once again, my name is Cash Neeson. I'm a mortgage advisor based in Denver, Colorado. I'm licensed in California, Colorado, and Texas, and I would be honored to help you out with your loan. And if you're in some other state, I have resources across the entire country, whether that's real estate agents, title professionals, insurance professionals, home inspectors, roof inspectors, you name it, I got it. I'd love to help you out. I'll put all my information in the comments below. But if you have any questions, please feel free to get in contact. I'd love to help you out, and we'll see you next time.